of this
KMLocal?
Yeah, KMLocal.
You gotta win one of these, man.
Wait, Kyle, we're gonna have a KMLocal on Thursday, or are we just gonna go straight to Supernova?
I think they're having one. Yeah.
Understood. Then in that case, I'll just not be there on Thursday and go to work so I can make actual money.
I mean, you could go to the pre-local, or you could hit up the Palace.
Where's the Palace?
The Pusey Palace.
Where's that?
3, 2, 1.
Never mind.
Chat, I know where we are now. We're in losers' quarters. VoltageStriker's up 2 points. Seagull Joe has to make this deficit up, and we will find out how they do it. And the answer is by collusion. Ooh, in chat, if you're not watching the game currently, that's because you're watching 12 ads. So if you don't want to watch 12 ads, make sure to subscribe to KML Tournaments on twitch.tv.
So he's got to make a living somehow. We ain't getting jobs.
That's right. If you didn't buy any merch from the summit, well, he's poor now, and you've got to buy a Twitch sub, or else he will be kind of homeless and have to live in his streaming setup.
Myth's got $2,000, but not enough for Kyle.
Exactly. He's not sharing a dime of it. All that money's going to Dragon Ball Legends.
Do you blame him?
Yes.
See,
yes, I do.
That's the problem. That's the problem with the youth of today.
Victim blaming.
We don't understand. They don't understand Dragon Ball Legends.
I was doing a design for a lady who was responsible for some of the algorithms in sports betting, and she was like, "I don't get why they're banning it in multiple states. Let people just bet if they want to bet." And I look at her and I think to myself, is this person evil?
I think if you endorse Kalshi, you're evil.
I see.
Yeah, I think that's immediate. Like, that's the mark of the beast, if you ask me. Or pretty close.
I love working at my morally great company. Where do I work? Lockheed Martin. But speaking of morally gray, Mega Man just killed the Goddess of Light. I hope this has no repercussions.
Yeah, I as much as we have talked about the match already, I think I've heard from my resident Mega Man player, OneDrive isn't signed in, this is Mega Man's worst matchup. From what
I do not know if I believe OneDrive's opinion on that.
He said this or ZSS.
Oh yeah, I can definitely believe that. They both have very similar archetypes where they play neutral so much better than Mega Man that genuinely every projectile he throws out, he's shooting at the air. They are already gone.
I think probably one of the most difficult things is having to I mean, you're basically, it's like a 2-lane game, right? You have ground level and you have full short hop level.
Right.
And you basically just have to guess where you want to throw those. And if you throw them at the wrong place, or if you throw them at the right place, there's a decent shot, you just kind of get hit by an invincible move.
Exactly.
There's not a whole lot you can
Mega
do.
Man really ends up looking kind of stupid when he throws it where he assumes they are and they're not there. Everyone's just looking at him. Get that guy a map. And it's just like that, throws at the Metal Blade, but nobody was there. Yep.
Yeah.
Running up to get back aired. And that's the Seagull Joe experience. Let me run up to this guy. Ooh, shit, back air.
Ooh, shit. You seen that?
Uh-huh, I've seen that.
Oh, you have?
I've seen it. I am referencing it by making the same voice.
Ooh, shit.
Ooh, shit, just not getting hit by anything there. Chat, how many more times can we say it before you get upset? Ooh, shit, dodge it past that forward smash. Okay, I think we get 3 more and then we get demonetized.
3 more? Yeah. All right. We got to use them wisely, so we don't have to. I want to hold on to those. Ooh, shit.
We'll wait for a hype moment with Aura.
Yeah.
All right, 2 more.
Yeah, 2 more.
Ooh, Ultra Instinct right there. See, I almost said it, but I held off.
Ooh, man.
Ooh, darn. Top 10 white guy statements. Scram! That's
you and one
that's
army.
A tier. Exactly. Hey, you're on the final straw, buddy. Wait, hold up. I'm thinking of another one. Thin Ice Pal. That's probably B tier.
Ooh, shit.
That's 1 more left.
I just got to. I don't know what to say. I'll save the last one for you, but no problem.
Ooh, shit. There we go. And we're out. We are done. Because, chat, we've got 2 stocks on VoltageStriker, Seagull Joe on his last, and he is reverting to his brawl play style of not playing at all to make the deficit up. Chat, you had to be there. It was a magical time. 2 bananas.
Were you there?
I was watching with very limited cognitive ability, being like, damn, I wonder if they make this game for the Nintendo Wii. And then I never found it or played it. But I watched it.
They had Pit. He could fly.
I didn't care about him until he had a cooler voice and not the voice of that one Bowser Jr. character.
Cool.
I'm not lying to you. Iggy in this game is voiced by the person who did Pit's voice. Also Lucas's voice.
Nice.
He sounded like an old lady because he was.
Hey, man, Bart Simpson is an old lady.
Yeah, so is Kid Goku.
They're both great.
Yeah,
So.
but not Pit, though. He's got aura when he's voiced by a Latino.
Shout-outs to all my Latinos.
Shout out to all my Latinos in chat.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, let's see. Callisto saying more profanity in chat, please. Sorry, man. We reached our swear limit. We're like a Marvel movie, you know? They get to use the F word one time, and that was in Guardians 3.
I remember that. That was a good time.
Open the freaking door!
Mr. Man.
Yeah, my favorite swear word.
Mr. Man. Or frickin'. Which one?
I think you should just say get lost. Get lost!
Get lost, pal! God. You know?
Dude, how do I get lost? You tell me, man.
You gotta figure that out. Get out of my sight. Scram! Sorry, I'm done.
Yeah, no more scram. We want you here, chat. But you know who doesn't want to be here? That's right. Seagull Joe getting sent to the heavens, back to Skyworld, courtesy of Mega Man Up Smash, as the first game goes to VoltageStriker. And yeah, in terms of neutral there, I think OneDrive was overstating the whole, these characters keep getting past my projectiles, because for VoltageStriker, that didn't seem to be the issue.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Maybe he needs to... I don't even know.
It's like we say, different flavors of the same character. This one's actually got some spice to it.
Something. Yeah.
It's like different layers of lasagna. OneDrive's got the one layer, and VoltageStriker, that's the Olive Garden lasagna.
Okay. How do you feel about lasagna?
I think lasagna is one of the most interesting food concepts because, like a casserole, it's a stack of food. But unlike a casserole, it doesn't look horrible.
Yeah, I'm not a big lasagna guy.
But hear me out. Chocolate lasagna. What if we made a cake in the form of lasagna? Would you like it then?
What if like the layers of like lasagna, like instead of it being pasta, it was like pancakes or something?
See, and then you start to think about every stack, in a way, is a form of lasagna. And then we get into the abstract conversation of how much can lasagna make its way into different variations of food. Can we make lasagna a dessert?
We live in America. There's definitely like a lasagna place that just serves lasagnas.
Can we make lasagna a burger?
I mean, burgers have layers.
Yeah.
If you put it in like a dish and cooked it in the oven, it would be a lasagna.
Yeah. And you could oven cook a burger. Now, question is lasagna not already the pizza version of lasagna?
Maybe it's the pizza version of casserole. Hold on. Wait a minute. Stay with me now.
Follow closely here, okay?
That's one to think on.
All right, and the chat and the audience in-game wants to let you know who they're cheering for, but that does not actually matter.
Yeah.
Seagull Joe just throwing out the Randy forward smash.
I hate when my opponent's playing like an evil character and then the crowd cheers for them like in-game. Like, y'all don't know what you're doing, bro.
Yeah, they'd be like, Wolf, awoo. I'm like, why are you doing that?
Why are we... My least favorite one is when they chant for hero. It just makes me mad. They go, H-E-R-O, you're my hero.
That's horrible.
Yeah.
That's not a crowd chant, bro. That's a cult.
Something, man.
Yeah. I like when they're like, pit, pit, this is it.
That's fun.
Yeah, see, that's cool.
They could have just done pit, 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 pit.
Yeah, but they want it to be a little more hype. Crom's is a nightmare.
What do they do?
They say, Crom, he's our man. If he can't do it, no one can.
Yeah.
That's a paragraph, bro.
They gotta pay me. Like if I'm in the booth, they gotta pay me a little bit extra to do that one.
Nah.
Yeah, I'm good on that.
Uh-huh. And then, of course, you've got the iconic one, Roy's our boy.
Yeah.
Never
we like
gets
Ike.
old. Yeah.
Those are both great.
That's what I'm saying. You know, when I came out, I was like, wait a second, that's my name. Because for those who know the Justin lore, my middle name is in fact Ike.
Oh.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
It's short for a really long name, which I will not say on stream.
No, dox yourself.
Yep. You can already look me up on LinkedIn. And you can also look me up on twitch.tv/JodomXD. No self-promo. Oh, and speaking of facts about our KML patrons, it's been actually confirmed from a trusted source that OneDrive is a union buster. Yep, you heard it here first, folks. That's right.
Are we really surprised?
Yep. If you think about it, all those Amazon videos talking about report your union organizing friends, that voice sounded kind of familiar.
Yeah. Yeah. It was that monotone German voice we know.
Yeah, who could that be behind the mic?
Let me check his Twitter.
And just like the last throw, a back throw will take it. We're now on the last stock of game 2, but Seagull Joe cannot seem to get those nairs. I think it's like a result of the crouch canceling that VoltageStriker isn't getting high enough to be popped into the next one.
What a strange mechanic.
I think Sakurai just like thinks about it. Like if you're smaller, your mass is a lot more concentrated, so
Yeah.
you won't go as high. But what does he know?
Yeah, that's fair. Do you think there's any Mega Man player that uses the brown and like piss yellow alt?
Yeah, they like to think it's gold.
Oh no.
They only play online.
That's piss and shit, man.
That's nasty, man. I like how he's got another alt that's just like peas and corn.
What'd you say?
Peas and corn.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah, my favorite. But bro, I could mess up peas and corn any day, bro. I love my greens and I love my yellows.
No greens for you recently. You know, that's something or others. I don't know what it's called. It's the diarrhea virus or parasite.
I'll eat lettuce, Chad. I don't give a damn.
Really?
The most American thing you can do is hear the advisories and the health warnings and eat that goddamn burger anyway.
You've experienced doing that?
Yeah, I've eaten about 6 burgers since the Taylor Farms things come out. So I'll let you know if I come back to the Supernova Alive.
I respect it. I'll tell you what, Andrew Myth Gudger told me that we're going to Taco Bell after this, so it might be my turn. Yeah.
I didn't do that right. There we go.
Yeah. The sentiment was there.
Thank you, thank you. And speaking of there,
Whoa.
you know who we haven't seen for a while? That's right, the Seagull Joe Wolf.
Like this is another poo-poo matchup for Mega Man from what I've heard.
Yeah, I think it's one of those things where if you've seen Light versus Manny before, that Smash Factor 13, sometimes you just got to press the down B button. You just got to say, damn, all these projectiles are a little too much. Safe space.
Yeah.
But the thing about VoltageStriker, hey, listen, okay, he's got aura when he says that sometimes.
No, I think he does.
Oh, and speaking of aura, hitting the football punt, sending Mega Man across the stage. What?
One thing that I really like that my good friend Rascal, two-timed Askel, will say is he'll play against somebody and he'll be going to play against them and he'll say, yep, he's getting the foot. And I usually believe him. You know, that dash attack, that back there, they're strong moves. And if somebody's telling me just straight up they're getting the foot, I'll take their word for it.
Yep.
Speaking of the foot, going for the up tilt, not quite going to do it on the
and
platform.
speaking of the foot, another football punt, and that's a field goal. Chad, I know football, I promise.
I'd like to see someone recreate that move. Like, how does he dash forward? It's like his other foot slides on the ground while his kicking foot kind of just propels him forward.
I think he just jumps and then takes 1 foot forward after he finishes his jump. So it's like a push and then kick as you push. But enough about the animation of Wolf from Smash Brothers. How do we talk about his meta relevance?
Yeah, it's a good way to put it.
Has he even won a major since this game came out?
Yeah, many.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Kyle, has Wolf won a major?
Masha won.
Has Wolf won a major in this game's lifespan?
Wolf won a major last year. It's Masha. He's a Japanese player.
Understood. Then in that case, that has even more validity than if you won something in the States.
Close enough, yeah. I mean,
Japanese players be like, I went to 1 tournament, I am now PR number 10 in the world.
yeah, I know Ouch was really close to winning a major, and then something happened involving Captain Falcon, which we can just forget about.
Yeah, not a real
That guy
character.
goes 0-2 now, or like 1-2. It's ridiculous. I'm not talking about Ouch.
Yeah, no, it's fair. I know. Speaking of talking, I think we need to talk more about the match just in general. I feel like that's a sentiment we can all agree on.
Yeah, a lot of buttons being pressed. I think if we had a rising bear
There it is.
counter, there'd be a lot of them for Mr. Joe here.
And what about VoltageStriker?
He really likes that.
Just sitting there and doing it. Just doing the leaf
cross in
shield.
there. That's pretty beautiful. I'll give it up.
All right, hitting the down throw into more laser. And getting hit by your own Crash Bomber to get hit by a foot. He's getting the foot.
He's getting the foot. Yep.
And
I don't
now
make the
Wolf
rules.
is getting rotisserie. Kinda. Another one. Okay, 2 forward airs. And I really love the fact that VoltageStriker will opt to use a lot more of Mega Man's physical moves. You know, the Flame Slash, the back air, which I forget the actual name of, spinning cutter.
It's like a cutter of some kind, yeah.
If only there was a file that had every Smash Ultimate move name.
Yeah. If VoltageStriker ends this game with a back air, you can call it a final cutter.
I
shout out
played
to all my
Kirby.
Kirby players.
One of them. And Speaking of playing, oh my goodness, Seagull Joe is not playing around anymore.
You got him twice with that.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta reach deep into your pockets to pull out the characters of yore, you know?
Yeah, man. Listen, I remember watching MDVA Summit, and I think one of the commentators was like, Seagull Joe used to be the best Wolf player in Brawl. And Brawl came out 20 years ago. Why are you checking your watch?
To see what year it is.
It's 2026. Take the game count in 26. It's
Now-
2006.
Wow.
Fun
You know what
fact.
else came out in 2006?
Me.
Oh, that's actually terrifying to hear. I'm speaking to somebody who wasn't around when I was playing the Wii.
I played the Wii.
Yeah, but like you weren't, when the Wii came out, you were still like just goo-gooing and gagaing.
I was like 3.
And I'm over here like, damn, how am I going to tell Amanda how I feel about her, you know? It did not work out between us.
Did you tell her how you felt?
Yeah.
Let me tell you, you've already done more than I've done in my lifetime.
Hey, listen, chat. If you've seen Obsession, make sure to tell them how you feel.
Yeah,
It's important.
that's how it is, man.
Don't make that wish.
Well, you know, you could have said, I wish this person likes me in a real and legitimate way.
And then nothing changes because everybody likes you to some extent.
Let me. I wish this person and I had a legitimate opportunity to explore our relationship and see
I
if
wish
there's anything
Daft
deeper.
Punk got back together.
I wish they'd free Lil Shine from jail. Any Lil Shine fans, let me know. He got locked up like 2 days ago. It's very
No,
sad.
no, god damn it, bro.
Yeah.
Music is now worse in general.
I'm happy you agree.
And speaking of agree, did we not talk about how this happened? Where the hell did Hero come from?
I think VoltageStriker lost the game and then switched characters. I'm spitballing here.
Yeah, I know, but like, remember that last time that it went to like 2 seconds left on the timer and we heard Sephiroth's theme?
Yeah.
How many sword characters did this guy play?
2. He plays Hero and Sephiroth.
Okay, well, that's actually a lot less impressive of an answer.
Yeah. I mean, you think it's like there's bigger sword people that you can think of, right? Like, some people will only play sword characters. Like, shout out to Lost Fan. That guy plays every sword character in the game. And Rob.
Rob technically has a big sword.
Rob, I mean, MK Leo's the same way, so I get it.
Yeah, I mean, would you call that a sword? He's got a knife and a gun. That's what they said in the reveal trailer.
I mean, yeah, I would call it a sword.
What are you calling this neutral so far? Because it just, oh my goodness.
I thought we killed ourselves.
Bro is moonwalking. Slide to the left.
Oh, DI.
Slide to the right. Oh. Crisscross. Last stock.
That's a dead wolf, man. We've been too busy yapping and goofing.
Yeah, the wolf population is starting to plummet.
Something like that, yeah.
They say inside you there are 2 wolves, but in this game there's only 1 wolf stock left. And there might be none left. Thank God that didn't crit. And
Oh, my
unfortunately,
goodness.
chat, I always like to say this, you could just read the menu as well. If you read the menu, there is nothing that Hero can do to surprise you because you're looking at all of his options. The only thing he can do is mix up when he does it.
Something. That's a lot of dash attacks.
And he only hit 1 of them. And now we're psyched up. He has the opportunity to send you straight back to heaven. And I think he might do it.
One thing that I think is fun is when hero players have like Kaboom or like Snooze. They'll like switch through the options.
Back
like,
to heaven!
like they're not going to pick Kaboom and then pick Kaboom anyway. That's a classic.
Well, I mean, there he genuinely just saw Kaboom and said, nah, I've got something better for
That's
you.
aura. That's aura. I know a lot of people that can learn from that.
Yep.
Sometimes you don't have to pick a spell.
Honestly, this was just the game of the counter picks, man. Went from Palu to Wolf, and then once we found out that Wolf was a real threat, we said, well, I know better than to stick with a losing matchup. It's hero time.
Yes.
That's a Ben 10 reference for you guys at home.
I got you. I think if VoltageStriker can make it back to Myth, he could have a real shot at beating him. He's got a pretty solid lineup of characters to deal with.
Bro, Myth is going to win. I'm not going to hold you, chat. I love to be unbiased, and I love to give you the hope of anyone winning